area busan for ya san ababiom se me catch you say na ye be din komo afa kantanka kasa abadwa so a me be se me tobi ase kodwosafo se nka me kan ntema nkode ba ko ebrem ba tem so ne betimi aka na kire o kanani e kasa me din Ghana kasa na ba ko pem se no kra Ken UST for na ye Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology ene e friend boafo ene so kwa ada se be se si kwan so ana be short to petrol at we dey nyame adom 21st century enyaka esiesi ahihye ne Ghana ha ya na ene emani so emani je say menya the chief executive officer of Kantanga Group your friend Kojo Safu Junior ono ewofia Kojo morning
mi ne beba kom je say
ye gumpa boss bibia boko dey
nyame adom
say dey kan je say na wotie o
say na kan dey
efe
oh bi das
efe bi dun ko bi twi bia na meka ho asem say na bia na efe sometimes
now we try and say we say na tie no sa na obenya no
say na tie no sa
na bonten tie no sa na inside ni performance na enzo tie
utimu a enye o say uti Ghana kam
dabi
so ka hihye na Ghana
sometimes I me refi minam krom na manfo gina afidi na na ya ma dream ba so say I didn't na manfo hwe me say I didn't na manfo ejina kan and sana ma dream ba so say samete Kantanka mu it's any normal car be able to
yeah shall say free Kantanka Group dey na dey adwene ba say ye kura ye momodi anse be ye car
adwene na ni bibia fire by free Apostle Dr. Kojo Safu Major na ni botaye da nanim ni so be ma ebibiman mu hanu mu obi adwene ba so say and obi anso anya sagide ni say ade bia amutumi ye wo amanano bia no ebibiman mu hanso ye betumi ayebi into hyase abode mu nyansa pe ho no bebre efa TV efa condition enma bebre na na me say afi mienu etwa mu no obehye Ghana football say odi ehyen we ebeba abontin ni start ye ho adwuma na hwe Kaya who research for more than 20 years.
20 years?
Yes. Imra was starting the technology in my way. Why who researcher, why ye be a yusu, ya be the quarterly at try na the entire ma nature no a chair and a bed just on say. Oh yeah, if you to say car, I will say meet certain international standards be a cover and a govern a car manufacturers. There's a meteor no and Sunday to me the car no about bonting.
And they said yeah, more to me, you certified say car no a Yemen nipa say nipa betinam, near Pina BBNC.
Once I ube meet international standards in there. Bibia and an equipment I answer see a animal. Ya manufacturer's license, your warehouse license, ya approval so from standard authority into there. Just your dieting box to my yakase. Even 2 go.
So go pon goalkeeper them.
Dabi.
Sometimes
polo so super fine.
Polo to be never be a boy.
Obo say the craft la be polo.
Be polo. Is that because the goalkeeper them no?
Oh Dabi.
But we share Kantanka brand no. Me dey me hu SUV nko dey fa no 4x4 no nko. Ana mo ye other types so ho.
So far, yes chassis na 2 lines here on SUV no and a pickup. Pickup no so you ahodro mienu ye 4x4 pickup no and your 4x2 pickup. Na ye start here nationwide tour before
we Kumasi there no.
We Kumasi there no. Ye fa Kumasi me ye ko fa KJT afa safo fa bebia ye ko so me magazine ti wa hwa se wo ye fidie na se wo nyi hu ni a odo ka be ko magazine.
Je hono na vita for no ne
mo ni ma de no mu yi na hono mu na ewo ntede ko ho ma manfo ebe mu be hwe ye test say bibia wo kan ho bia no emiti standard answer
mu kra pass no bai na mo hwehwe ye ana bibia mu ye ne Ghana ha ya
o hwa Kantanka ye wo sisi a afidie section o ye 2 departments your handmade department na and there bibia wo bia
as a salon na
we say electronics car engine me and them
na car
there be a batteries in corner a use controller any inverters it as a wo kono se battery no kwa na se do fabina se ewu a utumi charge send e wo kwa washoto petrol awakọ charge wo ako refuel no sana wait here
o de na charge na o charge
electricity
hours electricity
normally say enwu ikra betumi afabe 35 minutes na dia a charge but the ten say na wo pick up no any
okay
the wo charge no san absorb energy be into say unya sa energy na ekwan so crap no udu baby na amanfo dum so e wo hono ma obetumi kra use sa stored energy na e wo eyini mu no area anante
na ona mo adu baby amasa mpacho metima charge me kai wa ha
say the tell say be dum pempen so bia we say the tell ye fam ba bonten say e prototype. Okay. Prototype meaning say yenyam farmer abontiansa inte bedum pempen so be betumi anya outlets and I say your gas stations they make power stations or various ebia say travel be 200 kilometers and I say be 300 and you say do
charging stations
available ma obi at my charging but we know a prototype yenyam farmer just one son
yo yan hwe car na yemu e mukoto engine no mukra parts ni bi na mo hwehwe ana mu ye bibia from Ghana mo angasa mo de na mo ye
the ten say me share ka free international standards no before you meet standards no you need to partner with company bi o abontin into the end say no man e ba with empty skeleton to say hwi ni so into ye ni foreign company no ebi nie o say that no we ba hwi ni so e ba yo see ya into ya ni be fixe ni absorbers ni shocks ni bibia e wo ho ni engine no any bibia e wo
sa absorbers so mo kra de buy
enter me tell say o say before be meet ISO no international standards no who partner with obi and say no most of the money be bring down ha e friend no CKD no meaning say complete knockdown
okay
knockdown that hono knockdown we know ye tutu bibia free everyday no ho enti ye crank parts na ye here ni na eba te say engine say eba in 15,000 components enti wo na be fix bibia get ewa ha and set the hair what na omudi we air con sa pepe na etie obi won ma obekas na nya ene senye mu na there be entisa ene crime mu no sisi aye ni ade bia amanfo fe no invention biom sisi everything a hu wiati bia na innovation more of innovation
yo hoda na wahihye na
Rolls-Royce Toyota other companies kana onko he no bibi almost nyima be 20 to 30 what kind of crap no it's not made in that company or a car we free outsourcing that is how the automobile industry works.
Into your cantanker vehicles, yeah. What is so cantanker-ish about it?
Cantanker-ish is what I can explain to you. It's a car neighbor that that casa. What I share reverse now, can the carriers in Pacho, she want to be Bamechi.
Or country and now.
Oh, what person can the guy tell us? Say, Bibu or Craft was among Mongra. Becamo.
Semi Pacho, me Bamechi. Young Kurina Zua Baya.
Oh,
say,
Baya near Banachiza.
And I didn't be in the womb. They say, Bakumu so bow in somewhere.
With car, we know. Your basic one, never honor, it's a normal basic car. And Sana, your vast room for customization. Vast room for customization, meaning say, Adebia now per se, they can, if you didn't know Homa Biano, yet they become Homa.
20 years of research has gone through this, through this. Apart from 20 years, you know, Mubesa Modeba, any the challenges, looking at the Ghanaian economy, factor all these things, you know, what are some of the things that which we the money and maybe do baby
hard work and Yamaya Bemwembu. That is the only way you can survive in this country. Because most people tend to say, hey, I buy them one where you see, it's not always now. I will say I buy a boom. With something like this, you know, definitely it needs the support of the government. But I will say who nipana who ya DB will pay a buying support no. Utumi ya do empempensuo bi ansan Bible cry say nyame boa de oboa no ho just say utumi ya do empempensuo bi a put mu say ade de Miami BBA we aka the green light and aka Famekono keke say edo be dey ebeko ohwa yankase asi a 5 plant assembly a 5 building assembly plant ewi ewogumwa emputa ya to your machines na o say ohwe bibi dey call say we handmade dashboard
for car no na ye no
we handmade dashboard the youngest na ye what's the choice here 2 types so handmade no and all the your crap parts ni bin sufia brochi we dey bibia we edua na yase ne sa
Ghana haya.
Oh, go mo puta haya. Go mo puta haya. Nti wo hwa dua pa na o screw akeka bomu aye bibia esa. We say ye wie na ye kru ho na ye de kirewa. We dey say for the tradition bi dia na say 2000 cruiser bi dia. So na ye wa haya. The thing is ahanum no ye ngi ye ho endi. Ana ye concentrate much on nyoma eho ehia. Hwe say obi enhwe de apostle eye ene nyoma na otumi eye no na odwen ne kala ho na odwen ne bibi fufuro ho I mean sanoma na ehu ehia what I wear or how I choose to live no is my own personal when see a new electronics car na ye no afi say ye small electronics car no na ye so no ye be upgrade akọ eye 4x4 so ahwe
okay enti say mo ye car ba ku say how long does it take you to finish it
for the assembly plant, you know, it doesn't take long, but for the handmade, it takes more than. For the handmade, yeah, any handmade car, it takes more than 3 months.
3 months since I'm way back.
As now, what to also a handmade, you need to be very careful. And a purely Nippon corner, there's no robotics involved in it. You know, a purely handmade, nothing, no robotics, nothing. To one, a woman will so their kosher, no one screw, no one weld. No one sa a file home and who say who we are then you do this thing I could try to way inji bi andam na e ko sa no
inji bi andam the electronics none nam it tofu agum
dabi ya charge inti imagine say get to me we biblia I mean we are solving one energy even say fuel issue
but that also drag us into another energy situation because the doom so also
by a very affordable one. How about say we even advance it to solar?
You can say that would be very interesting.
Yes.
You can say ya kai for free. How long they be here? So we try be here. Say be travel for how long? How many kilometers? Now we say where they be no say me charge.
It depends on the car. It depends on the car and it depends on the weight. For a smaller car, it can travel. Once a lighter, so it can travel more. Okay. But once it's heavy, it absorbs and it consumes more energy. You know, with a big car like this, roughly we say it can go more than 100 kilometers, or let's say 90 to 95 kilometers, and sana what charge?
Then I say, if you cry Kumasi, you would have to charge obviously.
Obviously, yes.
So do baby now charging.
Yeah.
And you need 35 minutes to charge it. Now you're full. Now let's look at the price and the economy. They say commercially, what produce in the mass quantity, will be to me a market.
You see, we are not done with most of your production. We are still working as we speak now. We are still working. We've planned Senjamepa in a few weeks to come. No, you donate cars ni biama Ghana police. No more so I try not my feedback on how etier.
Now, most started here and more prototypes now. Then what are some of the small problems and challenges?
In this country, the only problem you can face are two things: raw materials, getting the right materials, and finances. That's all. But also, someone will say, people believing in you. We believe in ourselves that we can do it. That is how come we've been able to come this far. Because we'll be at your chain or casa, we don't even listen. If someone thinks, oh, can't see me there, you
are focused.
Very.
Now, I say, African, you are doing your so with me, so we're by full. You know, there's this mentality notion, say, I brought from me a helicopter and aeroplane, one on me by four.
Now, bay ye crown, who teach you the India as a day? Bay. It is also so bad for now. You should say, oh, baby, papa, the over baby body.
Now, young future said that more you say mobile your cars and Kitwani idea more.
Yes, I was even going now. Ubusa first question coming back.
Okay.
Your course, nationwide tour, you know, it came up. The reason why I can say start here and say, yeah, share the terrain that we have in the country. We share bad roads in the country. And I might idea no buy, but yeah, decided to say from the middle of this year, Echo, I could see end of the year no, we are introducing our K71 and other small cars that taxi drivers can use for commercial basis.
Na senti kiane ken da ben pa na commercially so we dey unam town so who can tank cars in nam krom.
Oh, can tank in nam krom ba on say at the end for now you need any external support from either bank or government or what it is. It's all in-house financing. And you know what we are going to do is say so we've given ourselves time. Uncle see after February we are expecting the maybe at say amount for who, but people have started making orders in two person but to be a UTV to me. I'm a Toby. My friend, Chairman General, no,
Toby. Mate, Abuja phone come on, the Chief Executive Officer, a Kantanka group of companies. On your cars come the very first made in Ghana car. Just say SUV 4x4. You come up. Me and I remember to susu na Toby. Producer for Junior. Ewofia senti. Also was in Bisebia na bese. Who can be found media mujini one. 1441 all networks. 1441 na makan ama. Kojuna uhwe Ghana kai ani de ewo dwaso aye tonda ye kafi Korea ni Germany ni America ni ya what the price ntutu ho a mo de no to say
price asem de de bi amount for table sam me hu say ya de e hia amount for pa entino ye gusu aye ankosi ye twa on say price no o see you take a lot of factors into consideration, a lot of things into consideration and stand it to me about out with the final price. Ye gusua ye ho adwuma. Nemum de metumi assure etiefo a mutie mi na ne say ye bone mra edwaso no enye as compared to the woho that even with the Asian vehicles so ye de be wo form because ye de no wo hwemu a enya de a wo sa kokoyi ewo
port
tema port ne man no sa eho no beba form kakra
na obisi musa say mo spare parts or
oh yeah, you be scatter your after sales service near your workshops all over. And a car a diesel ne petrol. And you know what to show people say where any normal car so diesel car na so petrol car nya fault now person over can tank car. We do call one car mechanical bet to me. I am but we will have shops and spare parts 24/7 available.
Because that's it. It seems Ghana for like you rightly said no. Yanga say diemu no yenyi ni papa
yes
yeah Ghana car ni wisa what is the difference between Mekoto and tanker what ka price no but yanka car na ngasa the usage ni ade no
okay
ultimo how do you feel say
you feel very comfortable and you save a lot of money in terms of fuel. Shasa me the car you call Kumasi last weekend ye twem me kwada me fill a tank no me could do Kumasi that's still a medal half as me to hanomo 9 anopa me could do honomo I think say almost 12 a horsepower of 101 and so that time my hinder o chroma class and the horsepower 91 in terms of even fuel efficiency in terms of durability you are safe.
See how strong is the car?
Very very strong. The shocks, the absorbers. I mean, axles are that see now.
Because more you say in Ghana had ya, and I'll see if taking him be into consideration.
Yeah, you say finding yeah. Say yeah, me as Antony, me tako kumasi, me shake kumasi, coin in the tia, me your car, into me far, sakwa so. Me I me person me fast with me and kasa me car. In the cars now wo holiday. It's the one same be any.
Now, my assembling plant now can robotic arrangement near day. More robots in your home.
Yeah, the assembly plant no a semi-automated. Semi-automated meaning say 50% a manual like manpower, 50% and so a robotics.
From one a cars yeah.
Nipanin the machine yeah they say oko welding line honoma. A honor machine no buy into effect. That's the only thing. Welding line on no. Jinx na kra plates no no. Machine no add the 2 plates no eba together. Say better able to me a welding. Asa
20 years into that research now, why is that long?
Yes, long because of, I told you, as I said, we needed to take time to, also documentation with this kind of business. No, it's not just like a 2-day or 1-day job. You need to take your time. You need to be very careful. You need to be very tactical. You need to think of safety, durability, because nipa na better can. What if say a call, what are you going to? How are you going to even respond or react to that situation? You know, your boss who say we pen so edri say a badja so problem bia a fimbia anyhow.
I was for us Kojo very interesting oh. Kojo Safu Junior na wo screen no a car no na wo mo touch it na be engine na wo de niam atutu ye. We e Ghana ha ya. And you hear engine parts no bia emu dia he na mo share that because me hwe mo documentary bia na mo amoye engine blocks na.
And I make no with the car assembly no you cram most of the parts no eba, but with the handmade side in there ya na ye bibia from scratch. And no there you toa na your tires, light, mirrors.
Na engine blocks na de mo de there na.
Oh, you want also buy your home you a whole foundry ewo ho. Ye carvo nyuma no say ye ma omo ye indua omo si ewie na ye de akọ foundry for no no omagu and sana je say ye ya sha say ye ho adwuma kra ye say o ya ye machine shop ni bibia wo no mo.
We say which car do you use? Because the last time he saw you were not driving one of your own.
Then he saw me last year. Because the you know we last 2 years, because since March last year muho air bangina I've been using the Kantanka. Once in a while Mrs. Semu na use to me other cars and me wo say be na be to me atete kakra
obeso be atete kakra senka de no dey bad enka
oh say to the bia enye de bia na nipa wo ho no ma obepe he to the bia opese onya o quiet time but Kantanka na say utimu a say me too free adenta enkodu wini bano I'll be stopped more than 20 times or 30 times.
Kana meti na eni ana
obetumi gina o no so be twa picture when you na the both no wa be say nche oh fa so you have to stop. You don't have to be rude at all.
One answer question, but someone also want to hear from you. One answer that was see Ghana for fitter for no bit to me a repair
yes,
car no because Kantanga for the never say Kantanga for one and only
oh Debbie and this
Kofi J say or the free bushan obusa say nti ties no so mo ye na Ghana ha na
Debbie no Ghana kra you need time and factory company bia wa afi na amount ye person ye di salaman na ebiba hanomo
nti cars no mo fix
mo ye no
and a man nyina so wo mo factory
oh yeah Papa one of the main idea or ye ho adwuma ne say o say ahano ye wo adwin bebre wo yetrim e ba kra na ye ne say e wo say otwen na be ma bi e be ware na na wadi entisa papa be so o kire obi a say once a wo ye nipa nyame bo o say ne seso ne su ban so nko ade bi ani wo a o pese wo ya untumi nye
all the profound statement
regardless of where you are which gender so your ba wo your be ma o emfa ho once a nyame the ball say ne seso nko ade ubetumi aye say what wadwen etoso nko ade
Kantanka mo ye ka si February nyambo
after February
mu kono 10 years from today ade na mo hwe ni mu senka mbotumi aye
hey abakede me hwe we see a bit me picture in the next 10 years no so far if saloon cars nearby we will have 3 lines at the plant. Like the next 10 years, I can guarantee you, sir, we'll be adding coaches, buses, different kinds of things. And now we will be releasing all our Kantanka models, as in the ACs, the television sets, the stabilizers, the changeover machines. Baby.
And they can't answer, but oh dear, Befra. How are those things also doing? The air conditioner.
We are not.
TV?
We have found known to just answer.
We don't want to.
Yeah, but say be step by step. Yeah. You will need release dates or how just say
and so you must be very rich company for you to do that because
we are going to be excessively
rich. Baby, I'm not casting and go for goals or make a choice out of the various types of cars. Many a pa say behun say Ghana ewo ani da so nti nyame insha apostle ne nabusuafo nyina. This one is from Nanama. Please ask him. I want him to respond to this question. Whether they have the spare parts. It's already been answered. I want to come there with my school children for an excursion. What is the procedure? Sami from Senya Breku.
I'll send you a message to info@kantanka.com.
My name is Kofi Boateng from Labadi. I'm so much impressed and will surely love to buy a handmade vehicle from Kantanka. This is a genius, and we are proud of him. How does he get his vision?
My father. They will need to ask him himself. But also, my papa, he's on a mission to make sure all Africans come to a realization of this awareness that he is doing. The awareness say, "Adebia bonitu ye biano ubi bidin sube to me aye." And die super no.
Question go for Busande.
Baby, oh,
very interesting. We got the TV now born some money as on a course. Say, but send some money start production in
Kofi Busa say, "Kana, ebu ha ye boy and some na." My answer, oh, no one samba back say, they say, oh, boy, someone now could you Pentecost fast right down. Oh, boy, was say, can't we do as I'll do as well. Also, those things, it works with certain radios in a certain tempo.
Yeah,
that is all. Until say, yeah, Pentecost for some more best say, BB.
Okay, let me go on with the messages. I was going say, make a message now. I will share. I can thank you na Ebuboban. I say, we share the new here. And the car system difference be anymore. And so we saw so much of them in perhaps say Mujitum say Kwananye. As the government should be very serious and support this man to do more. Ghanaians should try to make it well known. This one is coming from Harry from Sunyang. Please ask him that do they have a school as the car school? Kenneth Sego from Kwawu Etibie. School, I mean, people who are interested in that business, we can give them some training for them to also build their own cars.
Gomwa Empota, it's a whole research institute, and also Kantanka Suya Center. And to know be a person auto mechanic welding. Adebiano, unya throw the application back or directed to the Managing Director of Sosafo Sioye Institute, and I say even you send a message to info@kantanka.com, we'll reply you.
Okay. Obi also or the free Montero Sport. How much would it cost him if you are to build a control board for his Mitsubishi car? Because
build a control board about
yeah,
just answer. Yeah, build a control board.
But at a point in time,
we will. Yeah.
Obi take an Neniajo.
Say a man for
no come on the baby no who can Neniaji.
Oh, that no Obi share can they go share got
him. And soon you. And then someone is also asking of the price in there. Price in there, could you say very cheaper than because we'll take into consideration.
Price the crowd in the next week. We will come out with a price. We will do a press release of it, and people will know.
Also, can I have a customized Kantanka vehicle? Why can't the government come in for them to do it in a very big way? Produce in a mass.
Let me answer that government question so that people will be appeased. We've had series of discussions with them. If you will follow news from last year December, the Honorable Minister, Dr. Kospi Gabra, he has been of great help with this Made in Ghana initiative. And he has promised his ministry will be our first customers. So with the government issue, we're hoping for the best. And I know, I was even thinking, the president came out to say we should
patronize
Made in Ghana. I was thinking, we are going to celebrate our 58th independence. It would have been a great platform for him to sit in the Kantanka vehicle, a Made in Ghana car, to inspect the parade. What do you think about it?
It will be very fantastic. But then there's another question here which has something to do with what he just said. Not because the president, but for security's sake. Because how safe is the car?
It's very safe. I mean, I love my life. Would you think I will sit in the car that is not safe? It's safe. You know something? My own that I use, my own Kantanka, but parking 11,000 miles ago so. And people can come and see. You see, with us, there's a lot of transparency. That's it. Medaba OK FM, Medaba Peace FM, Medaba several every FM station I go to. I know who say Adam TV so Adam Kumasi. Yanto and free a crown from Kumasi. Yeah, I will go here. You better go here.
But people still want to know. Say, are you sure it's really going to be very cheap?
They shouldn't say very cheap. I mean, it's a car.
Matthias, you want to say you produce in Ghana had here. Comparatively, it has to be very cheaper as compared to.
That's the problem. Let me explain that too. Also, we still have cost of production to deal with. There are certain things that we still import into the country to fix these cars. Now, we are now pushing for certain policies from the government. If government, to me, certain exemptions and certain 0%.
Because you also can't let it tree. And so, you're more than to tree, and you know, more tree number abassing.
So, share no more than 2 a fancy car now, no matter ye free port now. So, come to me ye free so, now come we and she shall be a bible say, okay, say, I buy no to ebia car so her. Now, you better a move a do, and I say, move do the cry every fancy Kantanka. And as a policy do hold my say, okay, Kantanka no money we do porter. Ye taxes we anyway in free the new money so a bit cheaper than what we are even anticipating.
And of all troubles I'm coming now for 20 years research and other things, say, when you are supposed to be free government.
For now, no.
Nothing. Now, because now to meet the standard, and there are some organizations in this country or some which say, then how did you go through that process?
Oh, it's you see, normal. You just have to write your applications to these people. Then you do a follow-up.
I said if we come say, how long can your car last? Say, we talk and tank a car, and quite say,
how long can a Toyota last for? But to me, answer that question now, he's answered the same for
Kantanka.
Yeah, but you see,
you should convince him, say, indeed.
Kantanka car, I'm telling you, say, it's just like any normal car you see out there. Your V4, if it's a 4-cylinder engines, just like the way a Toyota have 4-cylinder engines. Your brakes, your brake pads, your discs, everything that can secure the safety of any human being in a car, piano, we have it. So any Kantanka car can last as long as you keep up doing your maintenance. You are good to go. What's the sound oil? I mean, any normal car, what's the sound oil? Now the sound brake pads. What's the sound transmission oil? What's the sound we are? The car is good to go. You can use it as long as you want. That is all.
But someone is also asking, say, do you have any plans? Say, car na charging? Sometimes a bit convenience is in the also. You can buy any solar.
That is why I'm saying we would advance it. But for now, it's a prototype.
Another one is from Clement or say Susan Susunyan. I see we need books from Kantanka for us to be able to read and then get an idea or two. Do you have that kind of idea?
The old man is
read about the crime of a
whole big picture for the continent that in one day, even the process in which we do things will be out for people to also read and be able to do it.
Risky Tema Community 2. what are the qualifications one needs to be employed as a worker? Are you really looking for people to come and work at your place?
Onim welding or onim auto electrician or auto mechanic, no nimajuma. We don't look for the paper qualifications and no. Once you have the well expertise and the skill, we will take you. Over training as well, we will train you. People come and do attachments there all the time.
Kwame from Kumasi will say, I trust you guys from day one. I trusted you guys from day one. I wish a day will come and then everything we use in Ghana will be Kantanka.
Kwame,
do you have that plan?
You have no idea. You can't toothbrush cry, you should grab a Kantanka. Debbie. That's why I said we have ACs, we have changeover machines, your transformers, your stabilizers, your TVs. No one there, a dorsal.
Someone is also asking, Mokas Namudia Babonteno, a automatic and a manual. Which
for now, a manual transmission. But the case of into one that will be auto manual. For now, they need now manual transmission.
Most of the cars and buy and automatic.
I know, but that will be from maybe next year or next 2 years.
Is it difficult?
It's not difficult, but we just chose to do with the manual transmission. Also, doing manual transmission is way easier and less complicated than automatic transmission.
Okay.
Yeah.
And see, why the idea and son, I'm about the brand. Or this is a abrofono crown almost started with manual and son of transmission. Too much as you know.
Yeah.
I some more time move to automatic transmission because I can move with them.
Yes, but also I find a chassis. Into no for my
to move swash.
Yes, swash.
I think Kantanka is doing a great job, but I think you should start instead with tractors and farm implements for our great. More excavators, tractors,
as I said, I mean the sky is just the view for Kantanka. Once this one takes off, we plan on doing anything that moves.
Because you said more machines, a trap block 16.
Yes, we do. Even excavator rather.
Some machines the more tongue and on the
block machine will be PBR. No better or debia. A bit me but for now, no. As I said, we have a whole line of products that we intend to bring on the market, but we are bringing the cars first.
You are bringing the cars first.
Yes.
We see models in Abe Kantanka because the car ran off in the Kantanka.
Also, you want Toyota, Toyota Camry, Toyota Solara, Toyota Aventus. There will be Kantanka names like Kantanka Omama, Kantanka Okunini, Kantanka Onante4, Kantanka Otum4, names like that. There will be purely African names, and we will use other tribal names too, just to make it pure Ghanaian. Into no
Kantanka
Yakubu crowd, Kantanka Kai, Mekache Kwame Tfakai ones, tobacco, Kantanka Kai.
Okay. Now, Obisi Musa says, Opese, you customize the Kantanka manual. Some of your friends Kwame Ajitia, Kantanka Ajitia.
Customization costs more. You can do it, but it will cost more than
Now, Obiba customization now. Opese be a more feature, be a different feature, be a car no manner. For luxury and other things.
We can do it. But as I said, any car dealer be a also your car but once you add certain features to it, no, you need to pay more.
This guy didn't bring his name, but also Pejuma. I say I am an automatic and manual gearbox specialist, mechanic anyway. I'm looking for workshop to work. The workshop they will
tell him to send his application to
one funny D Cramba. The number now. Offer application number for now.
Info.
I
mean, you share paper, you share expertise. Oh, paper. Now, sound him at the end of the year with Onsa. You ever found
one interesting question? I see. Apostle, how does he come up with some of this?
He's gifted. It's a God-given talent. I mean, people have heard him countless times then he gets the visions, he gets the blueprints, then he wakes up, then he starts drawing, and it's not a joke. I've witnessed it.
So then a pen and paper done in chain.
Oh, yeah, sorry, now you may say, then he does it. And the good thing is that if you be or documented.
Baby or documented.
Yes.
And you know, say from February because I wanted you to give me, you know, a tentative month to be July, August.
In a few weeks to come, let's say in 2 weeks to come now, as I said, there will be a press release. We will come out with every information that people need to know about the price, the release date, the launch, and all.
Well, say I'm a Nigerian businessman. Can I buy the car, take it to Nigeria, and what will happen if I want to maintain the car?
You can maintain it in Nigeria. As I said, it's a petrol and diesel. Any mechanic who knows how to handle a petrol and diesel car can fix it.
Fix them. Absafo me de phone line no ebetuja na wafre na kodwo wa ha na fe ne obeso obisa bi obusa 0288 700 200 0288 700 200 na de eche wadwen efa kantanka group bia na obetimi obusa so enen komo no strictly e wo cars no so the we are eche na fe ya peta na ya ko TV ni because people are really marveled by say TV na e boy some and a car no so we some bo bia no say e ko eche asem eba mommy kwan me back na language bi apebia nso
obet na shimo ma
you're talking about the consumption mo share na mo ye ne sa se bia en consume fuel
so fuel boy dey I mean as that time and you know fuel boy dey pa so we considered a lot of things before we went in for that.
Amankwa efrefre akra yem fa amankwa machi o mini ana pom tisan de nyame ase kodwo safo wa ha de na beso bisa no
asem kakra me tell working na opportunity na bisa no e fa ye fa car no me ties na all kan wa sem car ties ni will be wo takwa about to I friend the bonds supply company I can afford na na factory na who you mean na wo oman who free takwa ko agran kwanta ka Friday the dia sa rubber panties na ya come from and ye dia man if you hear say in ka say dia ko manufacture fa ye time so no wo Ghana ha glass no so wo car so na so you will be oman raw material will be oman
okay
about raw material you see now about a glass factory to about it is a day about na buying more na sanya many nanian or mine then from what and tanka
yeah that's me say unso wotimi afre na de wadwen chiraba na say kodwo we dey amount information pa
many aje kra say okache because na minim da mi yene mente kra say bibisa
in future bi ambassador mo manufacture mo ties ni ade
oh yes yes
so Ghana woni ma pa number ni 0288 700 200 0288 700 200 but we share car no any the way it's designer one guy is asking say I say it's almost the same as the Wabontin here.
That is why he should know say it's the same car as they see and they drive in town. But with ours, no, Osha, the grill, no, a way different. You can never find your shells, no, anywhere in the world because your shell far claw bisa at the end. So share the grill and as the shells of a event say SUV now. Don't share Senate now because it's more real. They are saying, baby, no. So yeah, type no.
These are some of the features identify say we kantanka okay my friend akuya good morning na what is akuya me na me ase yet kantanka video so no pay
okay I love everything that Omoye no it's good say Ghana you bet me with car me car it's some very logical thing. But maybe I one time I'm going to give you test the car. I don't know say Ghana for your war. We machines are making test for him for them to leave the cars in Ghana. But is it true that they went there to test the cars for the road and they refused?
Okay. Thank you very much for calling. Obeti my friend 0288 700 200. DVLA, you know any issue bia. DVLA are just
so you can only go there say be already start license a car no.
Yeah, no, we had a meeting with DVLA last year. Early last year, more I think so, yeah. And it was a very simple and casual discussion. They were thinking of how to help or come on board to help with the registration of the car. That was when the issue of international standards came in. But later on, we found out that they were not the ones who were even going to issue us manufacturer's license and all. So we with them, we don't have any issue with them.
So there was no situation whereby we have some license a car no DVLA for mama license car because
then maybe I wasn't around.
Sylvia, what if you are Sylvia? Good morning. Hello, Sylvia.
Good morning, sir.
Sylvia, good morning.
Yeah, the question is, yeah, good morning, sir. The question is, oh, if you say, open the car, you
can't but your tobuas in a casa kakra until voice no. Hello.
the question is, oh,
Open say omoye car be mau.
Me too small ties as me okay.
But say I think if I heard him right. Or say open say anyone here omoye small car. Someone started production of small cars. And when you be say I'll pay you skabia moji meet you car na my small car be mamia. Can you do that?
Aje you release time for that small car banza. Company policy.
I say, go for opening term because
yes, I know.
Mercedes are be brave. People are asking of the prices near the and
Babinka Asiminchum. Just yesterday.
Of your screen is so this is the man behind the Kantanka.
That's the main man.
The main man.
Chairman
Angaseni. Kojodo Junior. Apostle Kojo Safo Nangasa. Christo Asafo Asorin.
The fire by
the founder and leader. And one that's on come. We might share that can't show come up.
A guy,
It's a we guys so now could you we nipa when you look at the success story behind Kantanka and baby are more during their move where what do you say to all those things?
I am a few minutes away from being fulfilled because I feel say yakumpa
now kumbi
maybe so maybe kumbi
okay
maybe kumbi but looking at what my father has done from the 80s, let's say early 70s right till now, I have faith that people have started appreciating whatever or they buy, First now, obi to me with some say, hey, now what idea? Who's me trim? A Ghanaian.
Okay, me in fact talk from a shaman afi we are into us. Ato good morning.
morning, okay.
Yo, ato yeti kojo are you ready?
Okay. Me actually from what I'm the band of but here I'm out in respect. I'm the band. I say, can't I am Mr. Bad. Drum much work again here. Sabe, would you share about what you know? Now we say yes, now. So, different. Then I will want the more I be
Ato?
No, ask you about difference or kind
I think the difference between cars here and Namkumi and Nemodiano.
There's no difference, as I said before. There's no difference.
But Nema Munimi and Sebi identify with the Kantanka group. No?
I mean,
the clause of
an SUV, normal SUV, or 7-seater. We have a 7-seater. We have powered windows.
We say we had independence 3 days before South Korea, and in South Korea, you can't import a BMW you'll be forced to pay 3 times the price of the cost, so you wouldn't go to.
I was just
buy.
about to say that in Nigeria or South Africa, let me talk about Nigeria, you know. There's this thing called NAC, National Automobile Council. Kubia omubo car manufacturers who
Yanko Kumasimra, Nafi.
Okay, Yanko Sekrumbra.
Cousin me about I'm going to buy more. Now to me, they want to be very day. I'm Ghana. Yeah, make us farmer no.
That's it.
That's it. Or say when you're not buying one na M1 Ghana in a way.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying, there's this policy here. So what craft CKD bar who was 0% taxes also. What craft CBU, which is the complete base unit, a car no more now craft at the aban okraba. You bet charge you high. And unti BMW South Africa had to ship over 1.2 million BMWs to China. Because or the money bar duty no be 0% into to me yeah or the baby but and you know the advantage of encouraging people who
Yanko Winnie Bankofato we na feel
okay.
You're encouraging people. Ato, good morning.
Good morning,
God is good. Now sir. Okay.
Yes, sir. I don't born. No money to no don't you mean you might be and born Ghana.
Ato ya da sepa no mpa ba mama the Kantanka group. I say I congratulate Kantanka group of companies if it happens to if I happen to get money, I'll be able to have my own car and I'll be proud to be using made in Ghana Kantanka cars. That would also be good. Adi, you're bad.
Yeah.
You're talking about advantages and opportunities.
Yeah, the advantages. A normal plant. Crap, can I employ people from 600 to 800? That is like a normal small plant. Imagine the number of jobs that we can create for people in the country. Imagine these people are going to be paid. That money is going to be saved in Ghana, in our local banks. Imagine how it is going to strengthen even our city. We are going to do less importation. And that's the problem that we have with the CD and dollar, and because exportation, more importation will have. But if we are able to encourage Kantanka vehicles, just look at the picture, look at the big picture.
Now, obviously, or you see on one car, but the way I'm more car ni design ya do na any fepa until person called the car ne ba na more customizing man. And so can you do that for
you? You bet my customization. You bet my customization.
Yako Kumasi magazine, or sank your magazine the echo. Akwasi, good morning.
Morning.
Akwasi na design. Yo, magazine here for macro. Also, I'm a new road.
New road.
Okay, yet.
Me back and thank about so I had it.
And one Abeka. Yeah, because that's so one abasu.
The minister question.
Sure. And you could really come on a berry, and I was saying something.
Yeah, I will urge everyone, say, especially our institutions, they should patronize.
So far, we are supporting sponsorship from a band.
Afeina yebenya.
Makope.
Jacob, oh, you know what? I wouldn't want to mention the details.
Most of the text messages in almost sending it say, I don't know, buying more, my buying should help.
And I'm checking. You know what? The income be brave. Ben person me day in common some ebe piba bonti answer. Cause in we pay emre pemuno. It will be able to about Timobia, but the moon who say, anybody in common, or my baby show interest. I'm a trade ministry crowd. What they should know is a trade ministry crowd, Baby Catcher say, they will be our first customers. Meaning, say, there's light at the end of.
And I'll be the second customer.
Hallelujah.
To say we have a problem, power crisis.
Dum so.
I know because anka some way power plants in here. Na munche mo anka do so you have a plan like that.
I wouldn't want to comment about that, but what people should know is that there isn't anything that Kantanka can't do.
Yes, I'm with my name.
In case you with my name, Mancasa, or Jim and Wakusi Body. Pamanome.
Kojosafu Junior, the Chief Executive Officer, Kantanka Group, and I'm in Kano. And he's always a kind of say, Matomi dear, but I'm so best by February. Can I just say, Kai, Timwa, but difference in say, and made in Ghana. We made in Ghana, Papa, but most of our packages in Ghana, no, and then Quava, who sent for any tribunal. They said, the second, and then a Koyipa, which will be a fool. We will import duty be any baby, said 1 year. Conti, and the Mamma Honey did me GBC. Yammer boy, charming and dance so your best Asia. Could you? But that's so by. That's next time over for Canabra. For Canabra. And to be the production team, no, I say, within the Kwame editor. I could have this one up Pamela, who been a Pamela. A branch, a made in Ghana. Maybe shall be apart from made in Ghana. And I'm made in Ghana phone. I was young. It will be a say, young boy, Chinese Asia, man, and UTV.